Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. I have been using my dice to roll to see what sign I'm rolling for, but Pisces is the only one left, so obviously that's what I'm going to do. Try to do Pisces last night. It was a little chaotic, but we're going to try it one more time because that's the last one of this series, and then I'm going to start working on lovey-dovey readings. What they're not telling you readings for your love life, so stick around for that. I also have to still upload Libra and Aries. Aries is in the process right now of uploading, so just be patient with me, guys, as far as for the first half of April, what you don't see coming. And then we're going to do what they aren't telling you love readings, so pretty exciting. So when you watch those readings, just make sure that you get a person in your mind that you're thinking of, and if you want to know how that person feels or what they're thinking, I'm going to tell you. Also too, these are amazing. I wanted to share these with you. They're white sage incense sticks. They're amazing. That's what I'm burning for us right now. We got our crystals, our candles going, okay? Trying to get springish up in here. My energy may be a little low, Pisces, so please forgive me because I'm not feeling really well. It's not that I'm not feeling well. I'm just pretty tired, okay? I'm pretty tired, pretty beat. Had a lot going on, so reading does relax me, so that's what we're going to do on this Friday night. I love you guys. Glad you're here. Remember, timing is very fluid. You can also be cross-watching for a Pisces. This is going to be for Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus placements, okay? So weird. All the different tones look strange. All right, Pisces. I'm going to start out with getting an overall energy moonology card for the sign of Pisces. Weird, I literally just seen your sign. What does Pisces need to hear for the first half of April 2020? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Nothing will come out of a situation. Void, of course, Moon, Pisces. You're very close to achieving a goal. Let's get one more. I'm going to read that there's nothing to come out of the situation for you guys because there's a new start. So I don't have to read it. This is all about something could be happening very soon in the new moon. So you could be needing to release something. Remember, new moons are all about manifesting. You're being asked to surrender to the bigger picture. I feel you're really needing to close out some kind of dark chapter or darker time or something. You like kind of release anything that's not serving you, facing something so you can have a fresh new start, Pisces, kind of letting those old things fall away. There's a new start coming. You're close to achieving some kind of present goal, closing out a cycle so you can start a new one. Okay? All right. Pisces has a new start, okay? And for whatever reason, I'm feeling like you may have tried really hard to make something out of a certain situation, or you could even be feeling like you aren't going to get something out of a situation. There could be a turnaround. We're definitely going to find out when I use the tarot cards, guys, and then I'm going to use my Sabili cards to clarify for you guys. I got to get some stands for my cards, but those do not want to lay. Nothing will come in the situation. Maybe you guys just need to change your course, change your plan. You know, this could be about your own behaviors or just a person, a situation. This is intended for your love life too. And remember, guys, my readings tend to be a little bit ahead of time. So some of this may not have already happened. It just depends. So first out, overall energy is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess actually represents Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus for me. As a reader, that's different for everybody, but this is all about really using your intuition, your feminine energy, your feminine power, even if you're a masculine. I feel like somebody knows something deep within in their intuition. The Hierophant, wow, these are really spiritual cards together. Interesting. So some of you can be dealing with the Taurus or having it in your chart. This is a highly spiritual connection or situation. There could be a strong spiritual tie or love. Somebody's very focused on a connection. Somebody's putting a lot of work into something or will be. That's Virgo, Taurus energy. Somebody could be secretly planning something or secretly focused on a partnership. Somebody could be really focused on their job as well. You could be, okay? Oh, wow. Somebody's really focused on their stability. Somebody could even be using their spiritual gifts to make money. Or this is really good energy, Pisces. Thank goodness. So You're going to be working really hard to create your stability, your foundation. A lot of you are going to be working really hard on family projects, your home, even mastering your psychic abilities or your spiritual gifts for some of you, even using those gifts to make money. For some of you, you could be planning something in secret with another person or around some kind of commitment or marriage or just some kind of project that's very important to you. This is all around your social standards, your job, family, career, religion for even some of you. This feels very spiritual. You're going to get some kind of offer, okay? So there's some kind of tangible offer you're going to be receiving. A lot of you have very psychic gifts. You're very intuitive around this time. You're very focused. You're planning. A lot of money cards. So this is something that's going to be, you're either dealing with an earth sign for sure, have it in your chart. A Taurus maybe, because you have it, the Taurus, and then you have all the pentacles. You're feeling really stable. I feel like you're very connected to your inner self at this time. A lot of you are focused on some kind of new project, new opportunity. You could get news around money. There could be some kind of secretive project too, but I don't feel like it's secretive in a bad way. This could be something that you're planning with another person, a very important thing. You're really focused on your stability. Some of you could even have an earth sign child involved in something. But then you have heartbreak on the bottom. That's super interesting, right? Heartbreak, on the defense, a King of Wands. Moving away. Somebody could be moving towards an Empress. A Taurus could be involved. Somebody could have resisted coming towards you in the past or been held back by a fire sign. Or maybe this person was just really stubborn in the past, or they were letting their passions kind of... I feel like somebody's going to come in towards you. This could be somebody you've been separated from. Somebody could live at a distance or be an emotional distance. I feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with, Pisces, this person has been very on guard, or you have been, but this is also a person that's not going to give up easily. Somebody's not going to give up easily towards something they feel passionate about. I feel like this is towards a very abundant energy. For some of you, this is easily a Taurus, or you have it in your chart. I feel like this person resisted holding back the truth or communication for a long time, okay? This person really held back their passions being stuck in their head. There could also be a worry around finances or money. I feel like you work very well with this person. Like, this could even be your job for some of you. Somebody could be planning with a Taurus. It could be secret, or it could just be your intuition telling you that this is about to happen or come about. Okay, it's very good energy. So now I'm going to shuffle the cards, Pisces, and see what's going on for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I almost feel like somebody's getting out of a situation that they feel like they were trapped in, or they were having to wait, sacrifice themselves, but there's going to be action, definitely working towards a goal together, working towards some kind of projects, defending themselves. This could have been somebody that you were at a temporary pause with around an emotional connection. So you could have not spoke to this person in a long time. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody wants to really commit to something. Somebody wants to put the work in. Somebody wants commitment, foundation, longevity with you. You could even get some kind of money news or a job offer for some more of you. So, Queen of Swords, Judgment reverse. So, dang, I didn't say if it was yours or the other person's energy. So, over here in this energy, you can always switch the roles, but I always start out, and Spirit knows that, right? For some reason, this sweater's making me itch. I don't know why. I don't like it. Weird, too. It never does. Queen of Swords, Judgment reverse. Somebody's been kind of cold, distant, kind of refusing to make a decision or waiting to call judgment on something. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and not taking action. So this is almost a feeling of, then you have the Queen of Swords, so there's an extra energy involved, possibly. You have a true pair out. You could have air in your chart. Somebody needed closure in one situation, but they're wanting to speak a truth. I feel like somebody could be at a distance with you. Somebody could be wanting to reconcile something, but you could have been very detached and cold from one another. Or there could even be another energy in the mix, okay? This could be somebody that's upset about a union coming together. A Sagittarius or an Aries, this person is just very angry. You know what this feels like? It feels like two people need to come together to get closure, or two people need to travel to one another, or two people want to reconcile and revisit something from the past, but they don't want to stir up conflict or something like that. Somebody could also be choosing between two, but I don't have a 3 out yet. Somebody's definitely wanting to commit to somebody. There could be secret plans. There's a lot of communication between two people, but maybe not calling it to action yet or revealing anything because something needs to be completed. It's like working on a project. Okay, Pisces. All right, so now let's ask about you directly because I didn't ask before, so I don't feel comfortable saying who's who. Card representing Pisces. Secrets are going to come out. So there's emotional and mental confusion in a situation. You've had trouble moving away. You've had trouble moving on because you weren't clear. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody in this situation, there's a return here. There's an emotional return. There's going to be feelings or emotions expressed by you possibly. You could have had a lot of trouble and emotional confusion moving on from a situation. There could have been delays or blocks in communication or a lot of emotional distance, okay? I feel like there's some kind of situation where that's kind of stuck because of unsure emotions. And there you are, Queen of Pentacles, not you, but a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could easily have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in your chart. A lot of you are exhausted, tired, even worried about, you could be emotional over finances or your stability, okay? A lot of you really need to rest. Make sure you're getting the proper rest, emotional healing that you need and deserve, Pisces, okay? Now you got a lot of people again. And yes, last night I tried to do y'all's reading. It was very chaotic and there were a lot of people, all right? So I definitely feel like you really need to be focusing, Pisces, whether you're a male or a female, you really need to be focusing on nurturing yourself, your physical health, your mental health. Like, do things that make you feel good, make you feel relaxed. If you're a male, Pisces, you could be dealing with a feminine that's just exhausted, that really needs rest. I feel like for the most part, this is you, Pisces, just really needing to rest. I feel like you've been really emotionally exhausted, maybe having trouble sleeping or interpreting your dreams you're having. I feel like you have intuition, but you're kind of having trouble understanding what the messages you're receiving, or having trouble trusting your intuition. But things are going to start to become a little bit more clear, but you still need to focus on your, it's like a situation that's been very murky and hard to navigate through. A lot of it could be centered around your mental health or your physical well-being, okay? But I feel like things are going to start to seem a little bit more clear. Somebody could be returning as well for closure in a situation, or you could be wanting closure, and that's why you're having trouble moving on, all right? This is around some kind of partnership. Some of you could think that somebody's secretly working on the foundation behind your back, you know, because y'all are worried about your finances coming in from out in the cold. There could be a situation where you're wanting to come out from the cold with your finances, or this is an apology card to me. See, it's like there's a reconciliation needing to take place, but there could be other people in the way or other people's opinions in the way. Somebody's self-worth could be suffering as well, not feeling worthy, but being at a stalemate, needing to make a choice or a decision. But one foot's in the past, one foot's in the present. So there's going to be a lot of decisions made. This feels long distance-y to me, or internet, long distance travel. There could be a lot of communication because of what's going on in the world right now. So maybe you're just going to be talking to this person. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made. This could be making a decision to apologize or accept an apology. But this feels very stuck. Pisces, I honestly feel like you're very stuck. I feel like there's someone that you're kind of waiting on. You're waiting on someone to take action. Maybe they're not. There could have been some harsh, cold communication in the situation. You know, there's no cups here. So I feel like you've been emotionally confused as far as your finances, your health, even your emotional health. I feel like you're expecting or waiting on an apology from somebody, or wanting to make things right. So you're having trouble moving on. It's like you're kind of resisting moving forward because you feel like you deserve an apology, or you feel like somebody will apologize, or you want to, okay? Maybe you guys haven't been willing to revisit something or communicate clearly or be honest. Somebody could have told you they didn't want to bring something back with you, or, you know, and maybe one person's hanging on to closure. But nothing, you know, nothing can come out of the situation as the way it was going, okay? Who's the person Pisces can be dealing with? Oh, another person. Queen of Cups in the reverse. An emotionally needy person. That's you, but this is who you're dealing with. Okay, so there could be somebody around you who's very stressed. This is in your external environment. Somebody could be very over-emotional, can't sleep at night, having nightmares. This could be around a house move. 2 9s for me, all around house moves. There's an exhaustion. So you're dealing with people that are a person that's exhausted as you. There's a lot of people again. Last night in your reading, there were a lot of people. I feel like this is a group of people or a situation where everybody's exhausted mentally and emotionally. There needs to be some clear decisions made, but I feel like maybe it hasn't happened because people need to get more clarity on the situation. People need to get their groundings, right? You need to focus maybe on more practical plans or things that are more realistic, right? Because there was a lot of emotional confusion and mental confusion. So it's all about practicing the practical things, really honing in on one skill, one task at a time. Maybe you need to nurture your finances or get grounded physically or financially. I feel like somebody in this situation needs stability. This feels very unstable. For some of you, this could be around your job. For others, this is your home or a partnership or a marriage. What's the outcome? The Wheel reversed, Justice. So there will be karmic justice in what seems like an unfortunate event. Something could come back from the past with an apology. Something's going to balance out, but it's going to feel chaotic for a little bit. There could be a Libra involved as well. It kind of helps balance out a situation. The scale is being balanced. Something coming around again. All right, so there's blocks and delays. Something's moving very slow. So I feel like there's somebody in this situation. The outcome is moving very slowly, very practical. Like I said, a lot of you are no doubt dealing with an earth sign. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, have it in your chart. There's Libra energy. This is all about balance, moving very slowly. There's no fast movement. You have a lot of delays. Maybe somebody's not communicating. I feel like somebody in this situation is working on getting their balance back. Somebody needs peace. Somebody's trying to do what's right and be practical, okay? Because there's a lot of stress in this. I feel like any of the people involved in this situation are definitely emotionally and mentally exhausted. I feel like there's also somebody you could be dealing with, Pisces, that isn't really willing to fight for something anymore because their emotions are drained. I feel like somebody's been an energy vampire in a situation, or you could be dealing with a group of people that's just sucking your energy out. At the bottom of the deck, we have complacency, more water energy. Somebody's heartbroken, missing a partnership, and can't sleep. There's a lot of unrest in a situation. There's some kind of golden opportunity that would make somebody happy. A lot of you are worried about finances or somebody committing to you or your money. Somebody could be heartbroken in this situation over an emotional exchange, conversation, partnership where they feel like they missed an opportunity or they weren't happy. So there was a lot of heartbreak. A lot of you could be dealing with a third party in that case as well. All right. I know this reading's a little shorter, but I'm wanting to start on our love readings. And I don't feel like I'm going to get a message any more clear than this because it's going the same route last night's did. And if I keep going, it's going to get more chaotic. So I feel like we need to keep it simple at this point, and I feel like that's what Pisces needs to do as well. So just to refresh, I feel like there are several people involved in something. So to me, this feels like a situation where there was something clearly communicated, like we're not going to bring something back from the past, but somebody still wants closure. So even if somebody was acting cold towards another person, they were still angry and upset and wanting closure. But this hasn't been revisited yet, so it keeps people stuck, kind of emotionally stuck, mentally, can't sleep. Maybe even, you know, I feel like somebody feels unworthy in a situation. Self-esteem is definitely an issue. Resisting moving on from a situation that just has everybody involved exhausted. But there's also another energy here, which could be you or somebody else that you're dealing with or will be dealing with, that's very stable. You have, in the upright, you have Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Justice, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant, High Priestess. This could be a person that wasn't involved in the chaos of a situation. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or this is definitely tied to your job, your stability. Somebody is really wanting to focus on stability. Somebody needs balance. They're over dealing with all the chaos, all the emotional ups and downs, right? And I feel like whoever in this situation, I feel like it could be somebody with air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. I feel like somebody's been very clear about they needed to really focus. You could also be learning a new skill, Pisces, or in school for some of you as well. Maybe you're using school or your job to kind of distract yourself from all the chaos or even the emotional feelings you're experiencing right now. There's definitely a strong air energy here. I feel like one air sign that could be involved in the situation could have fire in their chart, and I feel like this person is either upset, angry, or being extremely stubborn, abusing their power in a situation. You know, it's like refusing to make decisions. You know, this feels very stern over here. Somebody's trying to complete a project, so they're not willing to revisit something at this time, okay? All right. Why is this King and Queen of Swords? This is a true pair. Why is the King and Queen of Swords here? Judgment reverse, World, and King of Wands. Death. So there's been a completion and an ending, a complete transformation to a situation, but somebody's having trouble finding closure, or somebody's pretending they got closure on something, but they didn't. So there's going to be some sort of message around this. So you could receive news around this. Messages. This could be mail, or this could be documents, or this could be like text messaging, right? Somebody wants to totally transform a situation, or somebody could end something through text or email. And then you have service, but somebody's waiting to be of service to another person. Maybe you're exhausted because you've been helping other people a lot. Somebody wants to reconcile something. I feel like this could be you, Pisces, or another person you're dealing with is really begging. I've almost see a person begging. It's like maybe you've done way too much for other people or way too much for another person that's being cold. I feel like somebody was like, this is definitely a situation where somebody's like, you know, cutting people off, maybe even firing people or laying people off, or somebody's breaking up with another person. And it's like, somebody tells you this, or you tell somebody else this. One person's very decisive and the other person's begging, like, I'll do anything, like, I'll do anything for you, to the point to where you've exhausted yourself or you're going to. So a heads up. Begging for reconciliation. Wanting to know, yeah, reunion and falseness. So are you, you know, watch your motives behind wanting to reunite with a person. Is it because you just, you know, a lot of times I know if like, you know, all of us are human. We have egos. So it's like being rejected is not fun. So if somebody's trying to have boundaries, sometimes we tend to overextend ourselves to the point where we're not even being true to ourselves anymore. Somebody cannot trust another person really easily as well in this situation. Wise Justice here. Libra energy, the sweetheart. So a Taurus or a Libra. Somebody could be talking to somebody else, guys. This could be the delay. Somebody's seeking justice. Oh, but there's a merchant. Somebody's going to seek justice. Somebody could look through another person's phone. I've been getting this a lot for a lot of different people. Somebody's going to see something. The Servant. I feel like somebody really just wants to be free in a situation. Somebody's all, oh yeah. Somebody could also, I just got this, this is a very, very clear message. Some people could be trying to make people jealous on social media. For sure, like trying to get somebody's attention. But the merchant's here, so this means somebody, and this girl's looking on her phone, so somebody could have blocked somebody, like blocked their communication. So somebody's trying to get their attention on social media, or still trying to see somebody's social media. So somebody could get caught looking on somebody else's social media, or somebody could be trying to apologize to another person, like over their phone, and maybe this person is, you know, resisting communicating or not trusting the person. This is all around a conversation, messaging. Somebody's begging for reconciliation. The other person isn't sure, or there was definitely an ending in the past. Why is this Queen of Cups? Who is she? In prison. And then, so I literally drew the prison card with the Nine of Swords here. There's a water. This could be you, Pisces. A young lady that's in love. So there's a young lady that's in love. This is you or somebody you're dealing with. Could be somebody younger than you, or you could be younger than the person. You know, there are a lot of people involved. So for some of you, if you're begging to reconcile with a person and they don't want to, I feel like they're in love with somebody else. It could possibly be missing somebody else or wanting to rebuild in another place, with another person. So there's going to be some kind of, yeah, so you have falseness, misfortune, friend, enemy on the bottom. You're thinking about this. There's sorrow. Somebody's upset about somebody else. So I feel like somebody could be with another person, or some of you could even be married, or you could be dealing with somebody that was married. I feel like you're going to see something, or you're going to hear about somebody having a fortunate gift, a conversation about, this could be a friend of yours that you're secretly in love with for some people, or you could be hearing about this situation, Pisces, but it's almost a situation where there's a friend here that was being a faithful friend, maybe to somebody while they're going through a hard time, but I feel like somebody had other intentions or other motives in a situation, and then it's like they hear this person, or whoever's not showing their true intentions is hearing conversations about how this person misses their wife or misses a gift. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost a situation where, how do I explain this? Like, you're secretly in love with a friend, and you're hearing them talk about somebody they love and want to build a family with, but they don't know how you really feel. Or you're seeing this on social media, okay? Or somebody's seeing it on social media. But I feel like if somebody's posting things on social media, it could be to get somebody's attention or make somebody jealous, because you have the Merchant here. So somebody could be doing it for show or trying to make somebody jealous because they blocked communication from them, or they refuse to reconcile, okay, Pisces? So let me know in the comments if it resonates. Please give me a thumbs up, and I love you much. Bye.